Hey folks, welcome back to Diamondback Shooting Sports. I am Sean, and we are back at it again with another segment of Staff Show and Tell. Today we have somebody very cool, one of our esteemed staff members, actually from our police supply section, Jimmy. And Jimmy, you are a retired Border Patrol, are you not?
Yes.
And you have quite a large collection of pretty interesting firearms.
I got a few.
Just a few.
Just a few.
Right. Well guys, let's get right into the weeds. Today we have for you a Springfield XD, but not just any old 9mm XD. Jimmy, why don't you tell us about this piece?
So it's chambered in 10mm. It's got a nice Cerakote finish on it, and an Optic. It also has a modular type holster on it that is more beneficial for me because that's what I like, but it does what it's got to do.
Well, let's kind of work backwards into this. So, Springfield XD 10mm. Why did you choose 10mm?
So I went with this XD Elite because of the round size. Round size is super important when it comes to protection. I was telling you a story before. We got a medium-sized dog, and we like to go out and do things and just protection against wildlife. You have to take in consideration what kind of wildlife is here in Arizona.
And it does a job for guarding home and hearth as well.
Yes.
Well, next up, tell me about the Cerakote finish. Where did you get it done, and what finish would you call this? It's almost has like a vintage feel to it, but tell me about it. So
it was done here. The gun was bought here. Gun was Cerakoted here by Roman. He's our resident Cerakote engraver guy. It's a little darker than flat dark earth, but it's distress. So when we sat down and we decided what we wanted to do with it, I don't like common colored guns. So we sat down, went over the color options. I decided on a little bit darker, a little more olive color. And he said, well, do you just want it straight up? And I'm like, nope, I need it look battle worn or distressed. And he goes, fine. So 3 or 4 days went by and he sent me a couple of pictures and this is what it turned out to be.
It looks great. I mean, we would, I guess, call that a synthetic patina with that look. And patina's huge, not just in kind of the firearms world, but everything's getting into it now. You know, people want to buy cars that aren't fully restored, that maybe the original paint is preserved, but they capture that age patina, guitars, things of that nature. He did an absolutely killer job on this piece. Next up, what optic are we running here?
So that's a primary arms optic. It's a red dot as opposed to my other ones that are green. But it came into the shop and I looked at it and I was like, I just need an optic for the top of my XD. It's not going to be an everyday thing. I need something that's just going to hold zero in the safe, and when I take it out and shoot it, it's going to stay at zero. And I went with the primary arms. I'm not a person where I go and buy specifics, where I only put hollow stunts, I only put surefires. I like to spread the wealth a little bit, and maybe I'll see something that I like and it works well on one firearm, but it doesn't work well on the other.
There you go. I mean, and that gives you kind of a better breadth of knowledge when it comes to making recommendations to friends and family. Be like, hey, I have a little bit of everything, and I like this about this, this about this, this about that. Makes you a more well-rounded optic owner, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's talk these iron sights here. These don't look like factory.
They are factory.
Really?
So these are the sights that come in. It's the normal half moon on the rear that Springfield offers, and then it's got the little enhanced front fiber optic sight.
That's fantastic, because typically, you get a lot of, striker-fired guns that come out of the box, a lot of the polymer stuff, and that's the first thing people replace is the factory optics. I mean, that's one of my only, drawbacks that I think is with new Glock pistols is the factory sights are just a little not there.
They're very plain.
But for a factory install component, this looks like tremendous value and very, very functional. You're not going to get them deformed. It looks like you can drop them and they're going to hold up just fine because they are absolutely made out of steel. But Good sight picture on them, good follow-up?
Without the Optic, yeah, the Optic kind of blocks them now. I haven't upgraded to co-witness, but I keep my optics in tip-top shape. I change the batteries out every 30 days. So if something were to happen to the Optic, during an altercation, I don't think I would be out of luck. I've done a lot of training with not looking at sight picture at all. So it all boils down to how you train. So I don't feel the need that I need to upgrade the sights at this point in time.
Oh, well, if you're happy with it, that's what matters. Now, I know folks are probably wondering at this point, what is this rail on a rail that you have going on here at the front of this firearm?
All right, so on the little rail underneath is my holster. So it's a minimalistic holster, it's outer waistband, and it slides into the little receiver.
Great.
It's got the trigger guard, it's got everything you need to be safe. The reason I went with it is because this little piece here, you can purchase separately and put it on a variety of different handguns.
So this you keep on all the time, and then you just procure this component for any other firearm you have, and you're replicating the exact same type of carry and feel, draw, all that jazz.
Yep, everything is the same. You don't have to train for different holster. You don't have to train for different draw profiles. It's just you put it where it goes, and it's pretty much the same every time.
And who made this?
It's Armament Pro.
Armament Pro. This is an excellent bit of kit, folks. Definitely a lot cheaper than having to go out and buy Kydex for every single gun you have and then swapping it around all the time. Well, Jimmy, do you have anything else for us on this gun?
No. I really like the Cerakote job. It was done super professional, and Roman is really good. He really knows what he's doing.
Fantastic. Guys, you heard it from Jimmy. If you like what you see at home, if you want that custom touch done to your personal firearm, come on down to Diamondback and we've got just the person to help you out with that. But outside of that, Jimmy, thank you so much for joining us today.
Welcome.
And we'll see you again.
Okay.